Just turn on my mic. You're on, Judge. All right, good morning. We are ready to get started. All right. All right. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving today as the presiding judge. We are ready to get started on this morning. I'm going to have the specialty court attorneys place your appearance on the record for me at this time.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning again, and good morning to the courtroom.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. Good morning, and your motion is granted. Attorney Barton.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor, to you and your staff. May it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P 83363, on behalf of specialty courts, and I would join in the motion with Attorney Reed.
All right, good morning, Attorney Barton, and your motion is granted. All right, I do see that Attorney Hart is on this morning for Mr. Allen for an arraignment. I'm sorry, for Allen, last name Allen. Is that for Bernard Allen or Ariana Allen?
Bernard.
Bernard, all right. Is your client with us?
You should be.
And actually, it's a pre-trial. All right. Okay, well, do you need to speak with the city attorney this morning?
I do, Your Honor. Thanks.
Wonderful. Ms. Mack, good morning to all of the individuals that are physically in the courtroom. Ms. Mack, if you could reach out to Attorney Rosenthal and let him know that Mr. Allen's attorney is on. That's the 815 matter. Yes. And we are ready to proceed when he is. Because I put this on for 815 for a reason, right, counsel? There was something.
Yeah,
I have another hearing or something.
I do. I've got a in-person hearing in Southgate. So.
All right. If you could let Mr. Rosenthal know that, that would be great. All right, good morning to you, Ms. Wilson. Thank you for serving on today. I am ready to call Ms. Gienap's matter. Good morning, Ms. Gienap.
Morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing really good.
That's good. You look like you're doing really good. You changed up the hair a little bit. I like it.
A little bit.
I do. I like it. All right. You look good this morning, Ms. Gienap.
Thank you.
You look good and you look healthy. So glad to see you. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 1904522-401. Ms. Gienap, state your full name.
Alyssa Gienap.
All right. And Ms. Cleveland is here in the courtroom. Ms. Cleveland, place your appearance on the record. My apologies.
Thank you, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, case manager for sobriety court.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland, and good morning to you. All right. We had the opportunity to staff your case on yesterday, Ms. Gienap, and it was reported that you have some wonderful things going on, including the ability to reconnect with your father. I want to hear from you. How are things going?
They're going really good. I'm really excited to have the opportunity to work on our relationship more. He's not in the greatest of health, so moving in with him will give me the opportunity to be able to help him out too. And it's a safe and sober environment that I know I won't have any complications in. So I'm just excited for the next step.
All right, very good. And so, Ms. Gienap, I'm so glad that you are at this point in sobriety to be able to help your father. Yes. And that's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. You said something key that I think is very important. You said you're in a safe and sober environment. And so it's going to be critical for you to work to keep that environment safe and sober. You need to be careful of the people that you invite in, the people that you connect with outside of your father's home, so that you can stay on track with the work that you've done, because you've done a lot of hard work, right?
I have.
You have, and we want you to stay on track and continue to move forward. And so I need your commitment that you're going to make sure that you're doing everything to keep the environment where you are, that you have identified as safe and sober, that you maintain that environment.
I will.
All right. And so Ms. Ginap, that means I'm gonna bring it down to just the everyday level. You know how we go out, we leave our nice homes and we go out into the world. And if we're not careful where we step and where we go, we may step into some mess, right? Some stuff that smells bad, right? Yep. And we might try to get some of it off of our shoes so that nobody will smell it when we get home, right?
Right.
But you know, we don't ever get it all off of our shoes, right? There's always just a little bit of a remnant, right?
Right.
So that's what I need you to make sure that you're not out when you leave your father's house. You're not out connecting with people that are going to put mess on your shoes, that you will be able to clean off most of it before you go back to your father's house. But there will still be a remnant that will impact you. Okay?
Right. Okay.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. All right, very good. How's the job going?
The job is going very well, actually. I just installed my first vinyl tile floor yesterday. So
look at you. How did that go?
It went well. So it was a little promotion from just a helping hand to an actual installer. So it's exciting.
I think that is absolutely wonderful. I do. Wonderful. All right. Are you having any difficulties with anything that you need us to help you with?
No, not right now. I'm in a really good place mentally, physically. I'm just enjoying my sobriety.
Very good. Very good. Ms. Cleveland, is there anything additional that you'd like to share as to Ms. Ginap?
No, Your Honor, she is reporting accurately, and just as in staffing, I indicated that she is prepared for her transitional based on your approval. She also has, I don't know if this was discussed, but she also has her upcoming graduation from her current facility and venue.
That's right.
Yes.
All right.
So very proud of her in that regard, and I hope she makes contact with me so she can let me know. Maybe it's a time when I can zoom in as well and just kind of see if those things are available.
I'd like to do so as well, so make sure you let me know.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And also, I have provided her aftercare information and conversation. She is letting me know that her, what her next steps are going to be as far as staying connected to treatment. So if that, you know, we did have a minimal discussion about that as far as, so she understands that has to occur. But I'm going to talk to the place that she's at about that. If not, we will actively find her someplace for, you know, her recovery coaching or whatever other treatment plan she has.
Okay, they should be recommending an aftercare program for Ms. Ginap. So please make sure that you let them know. We need the professionals to weigh in and tell us, what does that aftercare look like based on Ms. Ginap specifically?
Yes.
Okay, because they've dealt with her and worked with her for a moment. All right.
Yes.
Anything else, Ms. Cleveland, as to Ms. Ginap?
And I think that was it. She's compliant with testing and following court's orders. I'm very excited about her her new and upcoming progress. So we're gonna stay in touch and, you know, make sure that we're there to support her all the way.
All right, very good, very good. Let me hear anyone else from the team. Mr. Reed, I see you leaning in. What you want to say?
I want to say congratulations, Ms. Ginap. Good report. Congratulations on that job, laying tile. I had a flashback before I became a lawyer when I was a building engineer. That's a name for a janitor. I did a lot of buffing on tile floors, so I'm familiar with tile floors. And it's great that you know how to install tile. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. We know it's not easy. Be safe, Ms. Gina. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. If nothing else from any of the team members, I'd like Ms. Cleveland to tell me what's next for Ms. Ginap.
Your Honor, she is in phase 2. So she would be actually coming back for a face-to-face on, April 1st, but we do have, our training that day. And
On April 1st? Yes,
Yes.
we do.
And
So-
the 8th, I can do it anytime before then, if I can just put it on the record, but as far as the date, if you don't mind, a different date than that.
All right, so in phase 2, what you would do is your face-to-face in 2 weeks, and then I would see her the following week.
Okay.
So when would her face-to-face be?
So the 25th would be her face-to-face, if that's the case, and then it still would be the 1st, which is, our training would be, because it's every 3 weeks.
Right, so why don't we do the face-to-face on the 25th at 10:35. It'll go on my docket. And then what we'll do is her return to court. Can we do the next day? Let me make sure. April 1st is a Friday. So can we do, let's do the 8th, unless there's an issue. We can't do the 8th.
The court is closed that day.
The 8th
And the 8th and the 15th.
And the 15th?
Yes, the court is closed the first.
Okay, don't put all of that on the record because I don't want everybody to know. Okay. Okay, no, because people keep trying to make mistakes.
Sorry.
Okay,
Oh, you know.
all right, so,
Sorry.
well, let's do a Monday.
Okay.
Let's do a Monday, April 4th.
Okay.
And then I have a question. April 4th, put a pin right there. I have a question. April 4th, 2022, and we'll do it at 8:35 a.m. and then we'll get back on track.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Let's do it that way. We've got some scheduling stuff going on over here, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, we are all set. Ms. Gienap, good to see you. Keep up the great work that you're doing. And you'll talk with Ms. Cleveland, of course, and then I will see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay, sounds great.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Judge,
Gotta adjust. Yes.
there's someone on the screen named Elabadi. They're not on the docket. They might want to check with the clerk to see that they're here on the right day.
Okay.
I
Yes.
can look it up because Ms. Wilson sent me the information. I don't see anything for that person unless they have a case number.
Ms. Wilson, if you can ask that individual in the chat if they have a case number. They don't have their camera on, so Mr. Reed, I'm good. I really address folks who have their cameras on and are ready to be addressed. Yes. Can you hear me? Attorney Hart?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I spoke to Mr. Rosenthal. He said that you would give him a call on his cell phone to talk about your case.
Do you have that number?
The number should be in the chat. It was a number from Ms. Wilson. She should have sent you a chat.
In the chat? I don't see
Yes.
anything in the chat.
Tell me the number. I'll send it to him right now.
I sent it 3 times, Your Honor.
Whoop, I missed the last 4 digits.
Oh, go ahead, Miss Wilson. I wasn't sure if you had it. Go ahead, Miss Wilson. I'll let you do it. That was her nice way of saying, stay in your lane.
I'm sorry, could you do it again? I apologize.
It was so hot and I have a long sleeve shirt today.
That's like different.
No, I'm glad you told me because people look different on Zoom and then he's got the face mask on. Yeah. All right. Ready. All right, I am ready on Ms. Cross. I have the following: case number SP 923-033, counts 1 and 2, and case number Z806-0891. Good morning, Ms. Cross.
Good morning,
State your name for the record.
Roberta Cross.
All right, Ms. Cross, how are you this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I am doing wonderful, ma'am. I'm doing wonderful. Ms. Cross, well, let's talk about some good stuff first. What you doing to stay on track?
Staying out of the people business, staying at home. Going to my meetings. I've been doing I got regular meetings every day at on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But I've been going to online meetings too.
All right, very good. What are you learning in those meetings, Ms. Cross?
That it's mind over matter, and to stay away from it, stay away from it, stay I don't know how to say that. Just don't be in the area or vicinity of it, because it's you might act on it.
Absolutely. And if you know that that's an issue for you or a struggle for you, then you have to be proactive, right? On the front end. Just don't go around it. If you know that it's hard for you to overcome.
Right. That's what I've been doing. I've been staying in the house mostly.
All right, very good. Have you been having any issues, Ms. Cross, that you need us to address?
No.
No? All right. I know Ms. Cleveland told you about, you've got fines and costs left with us. I've allowed you to do half in community service. The other half, you've been with us since 2020, 2 years. If you had paid $5 a week, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. You've got to pay that other part. You've got to. And I don't know if Ms. Cleveland, I'll give you a chance to speak. I don't know if Ms. Cleveland told you, your deadline is April 1st. You've had a lot of time to get this paid. April 1st.
Okay.
What's
Okay,
the problem?
I've been doing hair just to get the money. I've made a payment. I didn't make the because I had 150, but I had left one of the money orders at home. So I just sent that in. I'm gonna send that in today. And I'll get the
Miss
rest back on the
Cross.
way.
Miss Cross.
Yes.
You've been with us 2 years plus. Come on.
I'm gonna
We have
get it.
worked with you. We have been upside down, in, out, made all kind of adjustments, arrangements, and everything. You've got to put some skin in the game. You have to. I'm not going to waive that second half. I can't waive that second half because I'm not teaching you about sacrifice and the things that we want in life that are good for us. We have to sacrifice for them. We have to. We got to get up and grind. That's what we all do every day that we come to work on your case. We up grinding, whether we feel good or not. Come on, Miss Cross. We need you to get in the grind with us and invest in yourself because we've certainly invested in you.
Yes.
Okay, so April 1st.
I'll have it done.
And no excuse. I don't want, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I said no excuse. You don't leave the money orders at home. Don't miss the bus. Don't, no excuses. I need your balance paid in full by April 1st, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, Miss Cross. What questions do you have for the team today?
I don't have any.
No questions?
No, not today.
Not today? All right.
You answered everything.
I answered everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You sure?
Yes.
All right. How are your kids and those grandbabies doing?
They're fine. My oldest girl, well, no, my youngest girl yesterday was her senior pinning.
Oh, well, congratulations to her. Congratulations. All right. And you want her to see you up and doing stuff and sacrificing, because if she's going to college, it's going to require a lot of sacrifice. Anything she's going to do in life is going to require a lot of sacrificing. And our kids, we are our kids' first teachers. We are our kids' primary teachers. Yeah. And if they see us doing nothing, they probably not going to do anything either.
Right. But I got a son in college too. So I'm going to have two in college at the same time.
I understand. And my mother at one point, single mother, 8 children, and she had 3 of us in college at one time. And I watched my mother get up and work every single day, 3 jobs, to make sure that she could have a place for us to live when we were on our breaks and when we came home. But she did require us to sacrifice. And we learned that sacrifice very young, very early, because we saw her get up every day and go to work, 3 jobs. With a high school education that she finished at the age of 21. We watched her. I'm telling you, you are your kids' primary teacher. And so get up and get moving because they're watching. They're watching. Okay?
Yes.
I've been working. Very good.
My brother has his own business, so I've been working with him.
Wonderful. What kind of business does your brother have?
He do the stove ducts at the restaurants.
The what? I'm sorry.
The stove ducts at the restaurants.
Okay. Very good. So you've been getting up, going to work with him.
Uh-huh.
Very good. Very good. Do it, Miss Cross. You're young. Come on. Get up and move it. You can do it. You can do it. I know you can. I know you can. All right. Anything you need us to help you with?
No.
No? All right. Let me hear from Miss Cleveland. Miss Cleveland, answer Miss Cross.
Your Honor, thank you very much for talking about this, because I am listening to what is being stated in court. I am concerned because I do not want Ms. Cross to, not that she said she would, but I want to make sure that she brings her payments in person, because the mail will delay it, and that would be out of our control. Possibly in the mail, money order or anything like that, for this email, and not arrived yet, and they are having delays with mail payments, so I just want her to be aware of that. The other thing, Your Honor, I know there's a April 1st deadline, however, I'm asking possibly for the 7th so that she can come in person.
She can come in, yes, okay.
Your Honor, because that way we'll know that everything is taken care of. It should be as ordered. But she will be here in person so that she can, see you and things can be decided on that day.
Yes, because that's it. That's the deadline.
Yes, Your Honor. And also I need the last 2 days that she said she completed of her community service to validate that to give the full 50% credit for her. So I haven't received that yet. All the other days I have received. But I need those in writing and documented by the organization that she conducted or participated in that community service. And Your Honor, she's phase 3. She's compliant with your court's orders. She has not missed a screening. They're all good. I'm very proud of her for that. She is remaining in contact with her recovery coach, Mr. Killing. I'm proud of her for that too.
Very good.
And she's also doing, it seems like she's doing above and beyond the meeting requirements. I'm going to believe those are the AA meetings that she has remained engaged with throughout this whole process. So she has made very good progress, but the payment is critical to the successful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Did you hear all of that, Ms. Cross? You're gonna come in to see me on April 7th for your next court date at 8:35 a.m., okay?
Okay.
And you need to make sure you have everything done, no excuses, all right?
Right, I understand, I will.
All right. Mr. Reed, I see you leaning in. What do you want to say?
Ms. Cross, good report. You're working the program. As I've said before, drug court doesn't last forever. At some time, your participation ends. You complete the program. You graduate from the program. We never say goodbye, but at some point, the active participation in drug court ends. And it's time for you. There's a couple things you have to do, but it's important. We staff the case. You still have to pay some fines and costs. Get that done. I'm looking forward to your completion. I'm looking forward to your graduation. We'll never say goodbye to you, but it's time. It's time, Ms. Cross. Thank you, Ms. Cross.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If there are no questions, I've already given you your return to court date, your marching orders, and so let's get it done. You all have to take the hats off in the courtroom. All right, so let's get it done, okay?
I will.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Ms. Cross.
You too.
All right, take care.
Okay.
You're very welcome. Thank you. All right. I think I have a couple of, let's see. Attorney Hart, are you ready to proceed on your matter?
Yeah, Your Honor.
I'm sorry?
We're ready to proceed.
All right. Thank you. I have the following case number U6008061 for Bernard Allen Jr. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Hart appearing on behalf of Mr. Allen.
All right, thank you, counsel. And then Mr. Allen, please place your name on the record for me.
Bernard Allen Jr. Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, sir. All right, counsel. Today is the date scheduled for pretrial. How are we proceeding?
Judge, we're asking that the matter be set down on the court's docket for a jury trial.
All right. Can I get a jury trial date? Counsel, I will get a date for that jury trial. I will also send you the court's scheduling order so that you know exactly what the expectations are and when everything is due. And so we'll get that information to you, but I'd at least like to get a court date, if I could. Oh, And you have my scheduling order. Can you? Yeah. Very good. I'm just looking to make sure. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Can you all mute me for a second?
Oh,
On my scheduling order, and you're gonna.
I'm printing it out for you. I had to change the name.
Oh, look at you. You already doing that. So wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. We are Mr. Attorney Hart. We have to get a jury trial date. And as soon as we get that jury trial date, we call docket management. And then, you know, of course, because of our COVID protocol, they have to give us a jury trial date. And I will do the scheduling order for the jury trial. And then it will be either emailed to you, if you could give your email address to my clerk, make sure you call and give it to her. But you can stick around for that trial date. But I don't have it right now. I can't do a pretrial order without it.
Judge, I apologize, but I've got to get going. I've got to get to that other hearing. That's why we scheduled this so early to begin with. Can you
Yes,
just
but I didn't
send
know
me,
you were requesting a jury trial date, sir. So this is the best I can do right now.
can your clerk just send me the date, and then if there's a problem, I'll work it out with her?
Okay, we'll do that. And then I'll send you the scheduling order, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Have a great day.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Reed,
Yes.
did you want to go in the breakout room with this person, Rita Alabado? Because they haven't responded to me or called the clerk, so I'm not sure. And we can't find anything for them.
I'll talk to him.
Okay. Sir, if you can accept the breakout room when it comes, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. I have the invitation. Thank you.
Mr. Rita, I need you to accept the invite, please. Sir, can you accept the invite to the breakout room, please? You, Mr. Rita Abadia,
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to accept the invitation to the breakout room. I'm sending it now.
Okay.
It looks like you were in there and you hung up.
I didn't hang up. The camera wasn't accept to work, so I
Okay,
did it.
hold on. I'll do it again. Hold on.
It's Mr. Barton, Attorney Barton, I think, is he in the breakout room as well? Is he in the breakout room? No, he's not. All right. I need to wait till an attorney is visible. You can turn it off for me.
Are we in recess? Ms. Wilson?
Yes, we are, Mr. Reed.
Thank you. I'm looking for Attorney Rosenthal. Has he been in the courtroom?
Yes, he's on his way. I'll let him know that you're looking for him, okay?
Thank you. I still have a defendant in the breakout room.
I can't hear if he's talking.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Or just on his phone.
We have Mr. Rosenthal. I'll call him. He's gonna come, he's gonna call you.
I'll call you, Mr. Reed, right now. I just saw that you called.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Miss Mack, can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Reed, I can.
That's my printer.
I have a recommendation for the gentleman in the breakout room, the one that we talked about with the no insurance ticket. So
Yes.
there's a recommendation to dismiss. I just wanted to make sure that the court's aware that that's been added to the docket.
Yes, I'm telling the judge about it.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. You ready?
If they are
Oh, yes,
accepted,
I'm
please
ready.
make
Whenever the
sure
court's
there's
ready.
no
He's in the breakout room. I just need to bring him out.
Okay, I'm gonna check to make sure he doesn't have anything else.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so he doesn't have anything else. Can you put me back on mute, officer, please? You fix her? You gotta fix her camera. Yeah, because she was.
moving around.
No.
All right, I am ready on last name Al Obadiah. I have the following matter, case number SP 128-29171. Is the defendant on the screen?
He still may be in the breakout room, Judge. I can go and get him.
Let's get him.
Thank you.
Officer,
Yes, ma'am.
is someone sitting in the courtroom?
Oh, no, he's about to know. He's taking care of it.
Taken care of?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. He's so quiet. I didn't see him slide in. I wanted to make sure we weren't overlooking you.
No, we're taking care of him right now. Please, just take it to the second, another car, come back here. Right.
Turn on your camera, Mr. Albadi. There you go. Thank you, sir. Unmute yourself also, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Be quiet, though. Thank you.
Okay. All right. I've already placed the case number on the record, sir. Please state your name for me.
Rida Al-Abaidi.
Thank you, and good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Reed, how are we proceeding?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Because my client paid the companion civil infraction and had proof of valid documentation. There's a recommendation that the no insurance ticket be dismissed with a stip the probable cause, and we would do that, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Reed. That matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir. You'll get your closing documents or your dismissal in the mail, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. Mr. Reed, you have to let me know when something is ready.
Yes, Judge. I don't have anything. I don't see any A's in the courtroom unless someone's in the waiting room.
We do have a Miss Hall that is in the, that she has an issue we talked about in staffing. And she's here. And then also, I think that's it. That's in person.
Was it a Miss Bell or Miss who?
I'm sorry, Miss Bell. I said Miss Hall. My apologies.
Yeah, yes, Judge. I know Miss Bell's issue. Is she in the courtroom at this time?
She's in the breakout, doing the 1-800 number right now in the conference room.
Thank you. I don't see any other A's in the courtroom at this time, Judge.
All right. I'm gonna give a moment before I call the 10:30 adjourn the pays. Bless you. Okay. This is my printing that's coming up. They did say they're gonna call you with the jury trial day.
Your phone, your phone.
Okay. Thank you, Rita.
I guess he went down to the information. They get to know. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't. I don't know, so. He did last time he was in. He was in. You gotta talk to somebody today. He was saying probably about 9:30. He's on the 9:30 job.
He's here for pre-trial, so let Mr. Reed know.
Mr. Reed,
Yes.
we have, Mr. Hussein Al-Gatat in the courtroom, physically in the courtroom with us.
Okay, that's good. Mr. Barton, do you want to go in the breakout room with him?
Absolutely.
We don't have, access for him to go into a breakout room because our conference room is being occupied by another defendant.
Okay.
Sir, do you have a cell phone?
Oh, he can get on his cell
Okay, you
phone.
can get on your cell phone. Okay, we're gonna get him on.
Look at you, thank you.
And,
All right.
we'll get that together in a minute.
Okay. Thank you,
He's
guys.
scheduled for a pretrial. Attorney Barton, do you have a copy of today's docket?
I do, sir. I
Okay,
don't have the offer though. If you
they
have
need to
that.
contact Attorney Rosenthal.
Oh, okay. I'll do that. No problem. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Attorney Barton.
Always. And I hate to interrupt one more time. Do we have the name of the individual that's going to get on the phone that I'm going to meet with? I'll look for the offer while he's.
Yes, his first name is Hussein. His last name is Al-Batat.
Okay, Alzada.
No, A-L-B as in boy, A-T-A-T.
Got it. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Oh, I see it
No
there.
problem.
Thank you. All
Okay.
right.
Give me a few minutes. I gotta help him get on Zoom.
No worries. I appreciate you.
Okay, all right.
Is he on screen?
I knew this. Both.
Ms. Wilson
Yes, you want to go in the breakout room?
with Ms. Allen?
Yeah, can you go back to one?
I can.
Okay, Miss Allen, I'm gonna send you an invite for breakout room number 1.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if you could just give us 1 second, we're just waiting on the offering, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, we're back, Your Honor. He's walking into the court shortly.
Oh, with the phone outside. Okay, why y'all letting me act up? There he is.
I'm sorry, Judge. No, I wouldn't send nobody into the
Did you see
COVID
my face?
queen.
The surprise
No,
face?
ma'am. No, ma'am, I would not.
He's fine. He can cut it off now.
Yes, he has to cut it off now.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready on Mr. Barton's case?
I believe so.
Okay, give me, okay. Mr. Barton, are we ready?
Just setting a date, Your Honor. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. Let's do it. I am ready for Mr. Hussein Al-Batat. I have the following. I have case number SP 122297001. I also have case and count 2. I also have case number SP 1222968, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Barton, let me have your client place his name on the record. Sir, tell me your name. Thank you so much, and good morning to you. All right, Attorney Barton, how are we proceeding this morning?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. So the people have made an offer to my client to have him go and complete the driving course and come back, of which point he would be able to avail himself of a limited access 1 through 5. I'm sorry, limited access 1 through 5, which is a 0-point offense. He, for the record, Your Honor, as an officer of the court, he has shown me the documentation that he has currently, the insurance, the registration, and his valid license. But he, again, will and won't have a problem bringing it back. But I just wanted to put it on the record so that when he does come back, if he should have whatever, drop one on the way somewhere, I, as an officer of the court, have seen all 3 documents, and he just has to now come back with the driver's course, proof of the driver's course completion, and then he should be able to have the 3 charges dismissed, the insurance, the registration, and the license, and then he would have the limited access amended to limited access 1 through 5, Your Honor, if I explained that properly.
Right. Yes, you did, but I am going to, because we have such a high volume of cases, I'm going to remind your client to please bring back that documentation if he's coming in person. Please make sure that you do it or that you send it physically to Mr. Barton so that he'll have it. But yes, because we have such a high volume of cases. So what I will do, all right, wonderful. So what I will do is I will schedule this matter for another pretrial. Sir, I'm going to give you only, let's see, today is the 11th. I'm going to give you a week to get it done. Can you get that driving class done?
I was almost finishing with it, but for some reason, it keeps me on and it won't allow me in like I can show you right now.
No,
Yeah, I'm just telling you, like, I have a technical problem with it. Like, I did not have any problem doing it. It's like easy.
Okay, so you might have to go to another, go ahead, Mr. Barton. Let me let you advise your client.
No, I want to make sure that we're still in the clear when he comes back, Your Honor. We want to be on the good side. So, sir, what you can, or I would ask this, Your Honor, if possible, because of the technical difficulties, is it possible to give him a 2-week intervention and then he can come back, and then he should have it done by then. I mean, I think 2 weeks is fair to him.
Okay.
if
I
that's
would
okay with the
have to
court.
go out. No, I would have to go out to, let me see, give me 1 second.
No problem.
So I could do on the 30th, March 30th. That's when I bring him back. March
Okay.
30th, 2022, and that will be at 9:30.
Okay, thank you so much, Your
Okay.
Honor. Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir. Hope everything works out. Get that done, okay? So you can get it behind. If you get it done earlier, you can always dial into the courtroom and we'll still
Correct.
assist you. You don't have to wait until the 30th, okay?
So if I finish, I just come back,
With your certificate, with your other
3
proofs that
documents.
you have, and you can come at 9:30.
Okay.
Okay?
Appreciate you.
All right, very, very good.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Thank you, Mr.
Have a good
Attorney
day, sir.
Barney is telling you thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. You have a great day, sir.
Are we ready on the 10:30? Think so? All right. All right, wonderful. Let's do it.
Judge,
Yes.
I'm ready on Miss Allen. She's in the breakout room. Do you want me to bring her back in?
You can. Yes.
We've worked out a plea agreement. She's here, arraignment on the bench warrant, and we've worked out a plea agreement for Miss Allen. She's on the docket, the very first one, I believe, or second one.
Okay.
I'll bring her back in the courtroom. Thank you.
Give me just 1 second, please. You can keep it on and just need to respond. All right, what are we ready on?
I'm ready on Miss Allen.
All right, very good. Let's do it. How's it going? Okay, you sure? Well, how does she have private insurance? She just had a job for 2 days. Okay. But they'll give her inpatient, right? Wonderful. All right, do it, Mr. Griffin. All right, I appreciate it. Let's go to Miss Allen. I have the following. I have, this was scheduled for 8:30 this morning. SP 1206922, counts 1 and 2, as well as case number SP 120795331. Ma'am, let me have you state your name for the record, please.
My name is Ariana Allen.
I'm sorry?
My name is Ariana Allen.
Okay, I was just making sure I was hearing right. All right, good morning to you, Miss Allen.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Reed, how are we proceeding?
Yes, Judge, thank you. My client wishes to waive her right to trial and offer a plea in this matter. We have had some discussions with the city attorney, and we have a recommendation that we would put forth before the court.
All right, you may proceed with that recommendation, Mr. Reed.
Thank you. Judge, the recommendation is that if my client further pleads guilty on the driving while license suspended, they would recommend amending that to failure to display a valid license and to dismiss the other charges, the no insurance and the NOP with a stip to probable cause. And my client would like to take advantage of that offer, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful, Miss Allen. Let me have you raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Reed, you may proceed.
Thank you. Ms. Allen, you and I had an opportunity to talk in the breakout room, and in the breakout room, I indicated to you that you had some constitutional rights. You had a right to a trial by judge and jury, right to testify, right to call witnesses, cross-examine witnesses, presumption of innocence, all those good rights. And you wish to waive those rights and take advantage of the plea and enter a plea of guilty today. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And this is a voluntary plea. No one is forcing you. You haven't been threatened, intimidated in any way to enter this plea of guilty. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied it's a voluntary waiver. May I do the factual basis?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Ms. Allen, we talked about the tickets. On the date and time of the citation that you're pleading guilty to in the city of Detroit, you were operating a motor vehicle stopped by law enforcement, and at that time your license was suspended. Is that correct?
That's correct.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor, with the plea. We would stipulate the probable cause for dismissal of the other matters.
All right, I am accepting your plea, ma'am. I am amending the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. And once you pay all of your fines and costs assessed by this court, you will receive the other 2 dismissals. I'm ready for sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, polite, respectful. You can see that she has a uniform on. She is in school at this time. Apologize for coming on late. She thought
That's okay.
it wasn't 8:30, but she's in training. She has a mask on because she is in a classroom. Young lady, when I asked her how old she is, I think she said around 20 years old, or going on 20. She has completed high school, no children. She's attempting to further her education. I think she has a part-time job, but not a full-time job. She wants to get her license back, Judge. She did have a temporary license at one time, but she's trying to resolve these matters. We had a lengthy discussion. I explained to her that the Secretary of State issues driver's license, not the court, and hopefully this will not impact her ability to get a driver's license. But she wanted to clear up her Detroit matters. Again, Judge, she was respectful, courteous, and I believe she's going to need a little time to pay off this ticket. We discussed that, but she also understands that she can't get her dismissals until until her fines and costs have been paid. Judge, I put all that on the record because I wanted the court to consider that in making a sentence in this case, fashioning a sentence in this case. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Allen, for your patience. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Attorney Reed. Ms. Mack, did you determine whether or not Ms. Allen has some other pending matters? Okay, let's double check to make sure she doesn't have anything else pending at 36, because we want to make sure when you're done with us, you are done with us and you are able to go and get your license.
Okay.
What I am going to do. Oh, this is it. This is it. You're in great shape, Ms. Allen. Wonderful. So I want you to get that license, ma'am. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to waive the warrant costs with respect to the matters that's before the court today. I am going to assess our costs in the amount of $200. And so, Ms. Allen, as long as you are trying to get your license, you don't get any more tickets, you're only going to have to pay that $200. How quickly can you get it paid?
By next month.
Next month? Okay. I'm
We
sorry?
have 30 days, Judge. Can we get 30 days, please?
You need 30 days?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, and I'll give you 30 days. And so this is what I'll do. I'm gonna give you until April 22nd, 2022. I'm going to get it paid. I'm gonna put it on my docket for 10:30 a.m. If for some reason you don't get it paid, you have to come back to court. Or I'm going to set aside everything and you'll be right back where you started. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so you're in a good place. Make sure if you get some money before 30 days, just go on and pay that $200, okay?
Okay.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you.
And do well in school.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, who do we have up next? Who's ready? I see two people on. Who's ready for me?
I'm going back to break room. I don't have anyone else. I'm going back to breakout room number 1 to see who's in the breakout room, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Barton, are you ready on either of the, I see there are two cases before me.
Those are his cases, Your Honor.
You see my face now. Ms. Barton?
I don't have a USNB. What is this? USB.
So don't say anything bad about us.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
I think I just say USB, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Crazy.
Ah,
No,
who do you have up?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. We have two reviews up, actually. One adjourned to pay, Mr. Timothy Armstrong, and then we also have
Okay.
Mr. Dr. Allen as well. So whichever you would like to address first, ma'am.
I'll start with Mr. I'm sorry. Oh. I will start with Timothy Armstrong.
All right.
Okay. I have case numbers SP 121-2289, counts 1 and 2, and case number SP 121-4027, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Armstrong, state your full name for the record, please.
Timothy's Antonio Armstrong.
All right. Thank you, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Barton, your client was adjourned to pay. Did he pay?
Your Honor, unfortunately, he did not pay but he wanted to make sure he showed up in court today to at least explain and let you know that he was not dodging the court in any way. He just had a few issues. If you'd like to go in about it further, I would allow him to, but just to be cautious, sir, if you would.
Okay. So, counsel, did your client pay anything, Ms. Mack? What we got?
Armstrong?
He didn't pay anything?
No.
Mr. Armstrong?
Yes.
You haven't made any payments?
No.
All right.
All right, Mr. Armstrong, you need additional time to pay?
Yes. My job, I work at a country club and we don't go back to work until the 20th. However, when you gave me the fine, I thought I could cover it by then, but I won't be back to work till next week. So I need just
All right.
roughly 2 weeks.
Okay, so thank you for coming on, first of all, so you don't,
Okay.
Undo all of the wonderful stuff we've done. If there were any civil infractions and they went into default, I'm going to set aside the default judgment. I am going to extend his time to pay. I have 4 matters on here, but it looks like in the file, maybe it is just 4. It's 4. It's 4, all right. So what I will do is I'm going to adjourn it to pay again. This will be your last extension, okay?
I understand.
All right, and I'll do it for April 22nd, 2022, and that will be at 10:30 a.m. Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You too. All right, I am ready on your the next client, which is Dante Allen. I have case number SP 115-13091. Mr. Allen, state your full name for the record, please.
Dante Christopher Allen.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, Mr. Barton, how are we proceeding?
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, this is actually a review proceeding, Your Honor, where he, I believe, made all of his payments. So we were actually inquiring as to his return here, actually. If I may.
Okay, let me look at the file. Give me just 1 second.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I get an ROA for him? Was he just in adjourn to pay?
No, he was on a delayed sentence, Judge, for 3 months.
Okay,
They made his payment. He did that. So
he made his payment.
He made his payment. It's been 3 months. I looked him up. He doesn't have any other charges relating to this or any other charges, period.
Okay,
So.
and so were the 2 civil infractions dismissed as well, or is it just this one being dismissed?
I only seen the one, but I only have that one, but let me look them up. Hold on 1 second.
I don't see the delayed sentence in the ROA.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I'm not.
It's
I'm
under
sure I'm missing it.
December the 6th, Judge.
Okay, got it. You wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was looking for the code.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So it looks like he's in great shape
Yeah.
with no issues.
Yes, and the other, he does have, 2 cases that, I mean, they're closed, but you know, they're the reinstatement fees. That's the only thing he has outstanding.
Just reinstated.
Yes. That's
All right, wonderful. And so I don't make people, Mr. Barton, get a license. They know they have to pay that reinstatement fee should they choose to get a license again. And so with respect to the misdemeanor that was before this court, I'm satisfied he satisfied the court's orders. And so I am dismissing that matter without prejudice. Anything else for my consideration?
Nothing further. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mr. Allen, thank you. Enjoy your day.
Oh, thank you, Judge. I couldn't hear
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
I need an ROA on Caitlin Smith. I'm ready to start wrapping up a little bit because we do have to come back at 1:30 and we still have an issue, a case in the conference room.
Yeah.
Ms. Bell is still in there.
Oh, we have you want an ROA or you want a ticket? Because I think we have her case. You want to see?
Oh,
her
yes, that's
file?
fine. Yes.
Can I see Caitlin Smith?
Your Honor, did you need me to go and speak with someone?
I don't know. Mr. Griffin has Ms. Bell, Mr. Griffin has Ms. Bell on the 1-800 number, but I will need an attorney when I do her hearing.
Okay. If I may briefly.
And
Your
so
Honor.
you can maybe reach out to Mr. Griffin, that's case manager Griffin, and ask him if he needs an attorney.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll text him now. And I'm just gonna briefly step away for a moment.
Yeah, her ticket doesn't tell me anything.
Okay.
Because the last thing I had was a failed to appear bench warrant. So, yeah, but she has consistently failed to appear. Occasionally posted a bond. go to my adjournment page. Mr. Yancey, you need to see me. Give me 1 second. So this was a 12-month delayed sentence. All right. This is what I'm gonna do on Caitlin Smith. There is a bond that was posted that was forfeited, and it happened right, yeah. So I am going to reinstate that bond. Okay. To reinstate bond. I am going to apply that bond to her balance, which is going to zero her out. It should, because her balance is showing at $100. And then I am going to, this was pursuant to and I'm sorry, let me place the case number on the record, U46300718 for Caitlin Taylor Smith. And so I am going to, she has a balance of $100. I have reinstated her bond. However, she's not going to get it. I'm reinstating $100 of it. How about that? She's not getting a refund. So however you need to do that. And then I am still going to grant her the delayed sentence, Mr. Reed, and I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Okay? Let me make sure I'm within my time period. Oh. I am. All right, very good. So that's what I'm doing. It's been a year. All right. No objection, right, Mr. Reed?
No objections, Judge.
All right, very good. Who do we have up next, I'm sorry, Mr. Yancey, you need to see me? Oh, okay. All right, give me a second. Let me clear out these two and then stay right there. I'll be right with you. All right, Mr. Reed, who do we have up first?
Judge, I have Mr. Alexander first, and then I have Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Alexander, would you unmute yourself, please?
All right, let me read the case number into the record, SP 118-66591. Mr. Alexander, state your full name for the record.
Joshua Alexander.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you too.
All right, Mr. Reed, this matter is on my docket indicating that it's scheduled for a review.
Judge, Mr. Alexander was ordered by the court to pay some money, and I talked to Madam Clerk, and I've been informed that he has paid the money in this case. And if that is correct, we're asking that this matter be closed out today.
All right, then the case is closed. Thank you, Mr. Alexander, for keeping your word. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, take care, sir. You don't want to come back here, so take good care. All right,
you.
All right. All right, bye-bye. So that one's closed. All right.
Judge, I was on a delayed sentence as well.
That one was on a delayed sentence?
Wait, let me make sure. Yes, it was a 3-month delayed sentence.
All right, very good. Then, Mr. Reed, if that matter, that's the open alcohol in a motor vehicle as a passenger. He did have another civil infraction. Did he pay that?
Yes.
All right, very good. Then I'm dismissing the matter P1186659. I'm going to dismiss that one without prejudice pursuant to the plea agreement. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Let's go to Vincent Armstrong. I have the following for Mr. Armstrong. I have case numbers SP 122-19851, SP 122-193, strike that, SP 122-1993, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Armstrong, state your full name, please.
Vincent Armstrong.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Judge.
Mr. Reed.
Thank you, Judge, and thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Judge, Mr. Armstrong previously pled on the matter. He was given fines and costs in order to pay by today. Unfortunately, he has not been able to make that payment today, but I respect him for coming into the court, and he's asking the court for additional time to make the payment. And I'm glad he came in today. He didn't just sleep this and not show up, but respectfully, he's asking for a little more time, Judge.
All right, Mr. Armstrong. I gave you the time you wanted. What happened?
Well, at the time, I thought the job was going to call me and I was going to be working at that time, but they just had called me today. So,
okay.
I'm like, I want to pay the ticket. I don't want my license suspended or nothing like that. So I'm just asking for a little bit more time. That's all.
All right. If I give you until April 22nd, will that be enough time?
Yes.
All right. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn you to pay one more time. And I'll do it. I'll set it for April 22nd, 2022. Again, I'll put it on my docket at 10:30 a.m. So make sure if you don't get it paid, you need to come back. But you know I'm not giving you another extension, right?
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Very good. All right. Do well on your job, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
You,
take care.
Thank
sir.
you, Mr. Armstrong.
Thank you. All right, there you go. All right, Mr. Yancey, you ready to see me? Oh, or did Mr. Griffin jump in front of you? No. What's going on? Okay. Her insurance.
We're working on two things.
Okay. Okay. Somebody else.
It's somebody else.
Okay, you're not gonna hear one.
I know. We gotta add that to the same place again.
Okay.
So we keep Peter trying, that's why you keep saying.
Okay.
So that's won't take.
Okay, just remember, I have a 1:30, so 1:30 doctor today. So if it takes longer, I've got to come back on at 1:30.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm here. All right, very good. All right. I am ready to call the remaining cases that's on the docket this morning. I'm going to start, Mr. Reed, with Angela Moses. I have case number 114-52015, counts 1 and 2, and also case number 105-746-441, and case number 104-710-141. Case manager Jordan Curtis, about to give him a new last name. Jordan Curtis has notified the court that this case is a part of the mental health, will be screened and has been screened, assessed for the mental health court docket. However, Ms. Moses is at the Wayne County Jail. She has a $50,000 cash assurity bond. And so Mr. Curtis has requested to have her, because she's not leaving anyways, to have her brought back on our traditional mental health court day, which will be next week, Wednesday, March the 16th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Any objection, Mr. Attorney Reed?
No objections, Judge. No objections.
All right, very good.
Excuse me, Joe.
Yes.
She does have one additional case that we need to add on that day as well.
Oh, let's do it.
Case number is 16044-1176.
701. And it'll be scheduled for a pretrial as well on March 16th at 8:35.
And what is she charged with in that one?
Assault and battery.
All right. Very good. Thank you. All right. I am now going over to the 10:30 docket. And I have up first Jamar Adams, SX 3898847, counts 1 and 2.
Count 1 has been paid.
All right. And is count 2 a dismissal?
That's correct.
All right, I'm going to close count 1. I'm going to dismiss without prejudice count 2. I have Raysal Al Jabir, 217-360-07, count, strike that, 217-360-071 and 217-360-062.
He did not pay either count.
He did not pay. All right. On the matter ending in 7-1, what is the balance? It's okay.
The balance is, no, that's not the one.
That's the one that was supposed, so for the one ending in 7-1, KBS will issue, and it will be a personal bond.
Yeah, and the other one is 195.
And on the matter ending in 6-2,
That's a civil infraction.
that will be a default judgment for Mr. Al-Jabir. And if the charge was amended, it will be reinstated.
Okay, it was not.
Okay, very good. All right. I have for Moses Al-Jami, case number SP 122-07741.
Yes, he paid.
All right, so we're going to close out that matter because he did in fact pay. And then we have a 1:30 docket on today. Again, we still have Ms. Bell in the conference room with the case managers, trying to get her squared away. I still am awaiting a jury trial date on the matter of Bernard Allen.
Correct.
And we'll get that and get the scheduling order out to Attorney Hart. And then that will wrap up our morning. I did explain, Mr. Reed and Attorney Barton, that if Mr. Yancey and Mr. Griffin could not get Ms. Bell squared away this morning, that I am coming back for the 1:30 docket, and we will be able to square her away, put whatever the resolution is on the record at that time. But I know they are working hard to get her squared away this morning. So we'll be on standby. Do you want us on standby, or you want to wait till the 1:30? How do you want to do it, Mr. Griffin?
Give me about 10 minutes. I'm gonna see, because she's been having fun. They've been having her on hold for like 10 to 15 minutes. So she called Melina. She got Melina and Medicare. Now she's on the phone with Medicare. So if you take a recess, and then I can update you.
Okay.
In the next 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, that's fine. I'll be right here. All right. So Mr. Griffin said he'll update us in just a few minutes on what we're doing with Ms. Bell. And if I can't get it done, then I'm coming back at 1:30. Okay.
Yes, Judge. Thank you. I would ask if Attorney Barton and I can come back around 1:15. Maybe we could get a head start on this afternoon docket.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So you all do just that, because we have a number of trials. I know Mr. Rosenthal indicated that there's one matter that may be a go, but what I'm going to say is I need to encourage everybody. We need to be ready to go by 2:00. I'm not going to come on at 2:30 and then wait until 3:30 to call my 1:30 docket. I won't do that.
Okay.
Gotcha. Yes, Judge. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. All right. Wonderful.
So are we at, I apologize, I just got in. So are we at recess until 1:30, Your Honor, or are we addressing other issues?
Well, I need one person to hang around to see for 10 minutes to see if Ms. Bell, if Ms. Bell is gonna just have to wait till the 1:30 docket.
Judge, I can hang around for Ms. Bell, Attorney Barton, if you want to take off. And we can...
Not a problem. Let me get some admin stuff done. I appreciate you.
All right. All right. Thank you.
15, Attorney Reed. Thank you, Your Honor.
Good working with you. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Ms. Mack, are you in the courtroom?
Yes, I am, Mr. Reed.
Is Mr.
Well, no, ma'am, I think I got it.
Sorry?
Is Mr. Yancey and Mr. Griffin still with Ms. Bell?
They
Yes,
are,
they
and I
are.
think they need to just be with her until, because I have to go to church, whatchamacallit's thing for, here in the building at 12, and then I have a virtual doctor's appointment at 1, but you know, they're gonna be quick. They're gonna make their $500 real quick. You know, that. This be a short appointment, but it's okay.
So it's 11:30. Let me go over here.
No, he said 10.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Reed, let me get an
Mr. Reed,
update for you.
Mr. Reed said this is nap time. This is midday nap.
Are we still live?
She turned me off.
Yeah, we are, but you know, yeah, okay. Hold
Okay.
on, I'm gonna go check and let give you an update.
Good, yes, sir. Good morning. How can we help you? I don't have an 11:41 docket. How can we help you?
I actually been trying to get on this Zoom for the last 2.5 hours here, for traffic. And they told me that I was here in this courtroom, and then someone told me check Donna Millhouse and Ken Rob.
What's your name, sir?
What's your name?
My name is Octavius Lewis, Octavious.
Okay. No, he's not in my courtroom. Let's find out where he goes. Mr. Lewis, you're still not in the right courtroom. We're gonna give you the right Zoom ID to go to see Judge Perkins, okay?
So
Here's a bad connection.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Can you hear me
Get
now?
your pencils. Yes, sir. Get you a pencil and a piece of paper so we can give you the right Zoom ID to go to Judge Perkins.
Okay, I'm ready here.
360.
Okay, 360
434
434
00
0000. I see at the bottom.
Yes. 4 zeros, yes, at the end, yes.
Can the mess come get it?
Oh, okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
No, then she needs to call her significant other to come pick up the aunt. Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, the significant other needs to come and pick up the aunt. Yeah. Miss Mac, do you think they could get me another phone cord? This one is all shriveled up. I done tried 100 times to unswivel it up, and it has not worked. I would just love to have one.
No, you should. All I was trying to do is mute, so leave the button alone, make it roll up. Mr. Reed, can you hear us?
I'm here. What's going on?
Nothing, we thought we had a problem with our monitor.
Okay.
No, we're good, so we're good, yeah.
Is Miss Bell taken care of?
I think we're about to go on the record and put the results on the record. And then we are done for the morning.
Okay.
And I can't forget, I have a 1 o'clock. Oh, it's at 2, not 12.
Oh, but is it just for judges or?
She didn't answer that. I'm about to ask her now.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
The Court of Appeals.
Hello?
Okay, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, they're not, I don't know what's going on with it because it said, waiting for the host to start this meeting.
They're probably finished for the
Okay.
morning.
To start the meeting,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
probably finished.
so they're probably done for the day,
For the
this
morning.
morning, I'm sorry. So you may have to log back in at 1:30 because they have an afternoon and you can, they can assist you at that time.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
I'm sorry, thank you, ma'am.
Mr. Reed, do you need to talk with Ms. Bell in the breakout room? She's not going to jail today. She's going to treatment.
No, I don't need to talk to her, Judge. I'm good.
All right, that's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. You ready to call? Yeah, where's the officer? Officer, where you want her to stand?
You can come to the mic.
Okay. All right, very good. I'm calling case number 210011153 for Ms. Bell. Ms. Bell, state your full name for me.
Venetia John Bell.
All right, good morning to you. Still morning. Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Bell, for your patience, you and your aunt, and for working with Mr. Griffin and Mr. Yancey. Ms. Bell, they sent you to us from another county, and I don't know that they knew what was going on, but let me just tell you, we're not sending you away. We're gonna work with you, and we're gonna work and work until you understand that you are in this to win. You understand me?
Yes.
All right. All right, Mr. Griffin, go ahead and place the facts on the record for me.
Okay, Your Honor, this is case Venetia Bell, Ms. Bell.
Can you speak in that mic so
Okay.
Mr. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we still live. Yep, so we're good. All right, you may proceed.
Your Honor, this is Venetia Bell. Ms. Bell is a transfer case from Troy, Michigan, 52-4 District 1. She came into our sobriety court program on March 4th, 2022. That was last Friday. She has a 14-month contract. Ms. Bell, the reason we're here today, Your Honors, I got 2 drug tests back for Ms. Bell dated March 7th and March 8th. And both tests came back positive for cocaine. I did call Ms. Bell and tell her to come in, so she did come in today. And I had discussions with her. She did admit that she did use crack cocaine, Your Honor. She said she used Friday night into Saturday morning. So she did admit that. So we did get her on the 800 line. We did secure a bed at Naomi's Nest. The bed is available. She's able to check in today. Ms. Bell did have some concerns. I told her I'll let her to express those concerns to you, Your Honor. But my recommendation is that she goes into inpatient treatment starting today.
Absolutely.
That's the recommendation of probation.
All right, and Mr. Griffin, I'll let you know, I explained that to Ms. Bell. Today, she's going from here to either jail or to inpatient treatment. And so, yes. Ms. Bell, was there something you wanted to address with the court?
Yes, I understood about the, going in there today. I just want to know if I have time to get things together. But see, I'm the sole provider for the home. I don't know where the income.
I understand that, Ms.
I
Bell.
needed to secure, certain things that folks know what to do and what not to do, as well as get around that.
All right, well, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna call whoever dropped you all off. They're gonna pick up your aunt. When you get to Naomi's Nest, let them know she needs to make some calls to tell people what they can and cannot do. You're going to treatment from here today now, okay? Because if you're using crack cocaine, you're not functioning at a high level.
Okay, one other thing, y'all.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm on a breathing machine. I
Okay.
need to have my nebulizer and all of that stuff and all my medications. I don't have all my medications.
All right, and so when she gets to Naomi's Nest, let's make sure we let the nest know that they need to make arrangements for her to get her breathing machine as well as her medications, and that I am requesting a medication review to make sure that she's not taking anything that she can't take in the program, but I do want to make sure she gets everything that she needs. Speaking of Mr. Jordan Curtis, call him and tell him I need him to follow up with me on Miss Jackson and her medication. All right. Any other questions for the court?
So far, there's not.
I'm sorry?
I said, so far, there's not.
Okay, well, I'm asking you because I want to make sure I answer all of your questions.
I really like to keep, have our phones.
Naomi's Nest, you will have to abide by their rules. I don't know if you will be able to keep your phone. I can't recall if you're able to keep your phone there, but the first 30 days you are on restriction there. And so I don't know, but when you get there, they will acclimate you to what their policies are, okay?
So how long is this for?
As long as it takes. Okay, we're gonna have you assessed and they will let us know, meaning the professionals will let us know how much service you need, okay? But what I suggest is go in, roll up your sleeves, don't focus on when I'm getting out, focus on getting better. Because Ms. Bell, given your age and the substance that you're using, that's not a good combination. No drug is a good combination for any age, let me say that. But given your age and the combination that you're using, that's just not a good ending, ma'am. And that may lead to an ending sooner than it should. So you should be here a lot longer probably than you will if you continue to do what you're doing. So let's shift your focus for a moment and let's focus on getting better, getting to the root of maybe what's causing you to use, getting you some tools and resources to help you so that when you come out of the nest, you'll be able to continue to function in society and be free of substance use, okay? Let's focus there. The time for you to leave will come. You won't be there forever, okay? Okay? All right. Mr. Griffin, anything for me? Mr. Reed, Naomi's Nest is going to come and pick her up, is that correct?
He's on the phone with Ms. Hunt right
All right, they're on with Ms. Hunt. And Ms. Bell is gonna call for her significant other to pick up her aunt who is here in the courtroom. And then we will go from there. Mr. Reed, was there anything that you'd like to, is there anything you'd like the court to know?
Yes, Judge, thank you. I did talk with Ms. Bell last week when she came into the program. We had a lengthy conversation. We went over the court's order. We talked about what would be expected of her. And Ms. Bell, you need to be in a drug-free environment. You're going to a good place, a safe place.
Yes.
Work the program. Keep a good attitude. No one wants to hurt you. We only want to help you. We want the best for you. And you're going to be able to work the program, and I know you're going to do a good job. Be safe. If you need anything, ask. You need your medications, you need a breathing apparatus, Make sure you ask for those things. We want you to be safe and healthy. Thank you, Ms. Bell. Work the program. Be safe.
I will, sir.
All right, very good. If nothing else, let's do a return to court date, Mr. Griffin.
She was originally scheduled to come back on the 17th. You want her as a placeholder, or you want me to?
That's fine.
And
That's
I'll
perfect.
let you know on Monday and staffing, well, I'll let you know today that she's there.
All right, very good.
And then we'll keep the 17th as a placeholder.
Okay, very good. And you'll zoom in from the nest.
Excuse me, when he said it was dates and the time, I was supposed to then, had an appointment for unemployment and for, social security.
All right, when you get to the nest, let your caseworker know that, okay? All right, very good. We still want you to take care of all of those things. Okay? All right, very good. All right, good to meet you, Miss Bell. I'm looking forward to working with you. Okay?
I believe you know my sister.
Who's your sister?
Donna Kendall, she used to work here.
Say the name again.
Donna. She worked for GDI.
Oh, no, I don't know your sister. What's the last name again?
Kendall. Yeah, she was one of the janitors.
Does she sing? No, that's not the one then, because I had someone that could sing and she would be singing away. Okay, all right.
No one has to be here till 1. About 1.
At 1:30. All right, you got a little while with us. And so make sure you make that call for your aunt to get picked up.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you. And then circle back with me, Mr. Griffin.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's it for the document.
Yes, ma'am. That's it for the document, Mr. Reed.
Okay, good.
I'll see you all you'll come on earlier. I guess you said at 1:15.
That's
And
correct,
then
Judge.
I'll be here at 1:30.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Well, they need it. Oh, okay. All right. And I'm ready to go no later than 2.
Yes, Judge.